Hold on, back on my bullshit. These niggas been hitting, get hit with a full clip. They say they don't like me, they want me to hit them with.
The Yankees finally win a series. This time it was probably one of the biggest series of the year. Our last series versus Tampa Bay started off a little rough, but they ended off so beautifully. What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street. I'm back with another video, and let's just get right into it, because I am so fucking hyped that the Yankees ended up winning the series. Game 1, Frankie Montas pitched a pretty good game. Look, he was getting hit. Yes, base hits were flying, but he was making the pitches when it mattered most. And really, the only reason we lost that game was due to Aaron fucking Hicks. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Look, you suck at the plate. Your calling card your entire career has been the glove. It's like, oh, even when he doesn't hit, he's always got the glove to make up for it. Like he's won multiple gold gloves. Yeah. You should know you gotta fucking pay attention to the game. He's been so nonchalant all year, and I've been giving him a pass for it. Even though it's costed us a couple things, I'm like, yeah, but it's all right. This one was not all right. He misses that fly ball, which, A, he shouldn't have fucking missed. That was an easy play. I don't know how the scorekeeper gave the hitter a hit on that. And B, why are you sitting there upset about your at-bat, or no, not about your at-bat, about your error when the ball is in play? Why are you mad about your error when the ball is in play? That costed us 2, and then he had a little bit of a tougher play. I still think he should have made that play with the line drive. It was poor positioning on his part, and when he was going back, just sort of ate him up. That costed us the 3rd run of the inning, and that was all she wrote, because Aaron fucking Hicks doesn't know how to field all of a sudden. And I was glad. You know, this is one thing I do have to give Boone. He's starting, and I mean starting. We're taking baby steps right now. We're taking little baby steps, but he's starting to grow a pair of balls. Okay, he's starting to give accountability to the players that need it, and he sat Aaron Hicks after that. Now, look, we could always have the argument of, oh, he was more trying to protect him than to give him accountability. He would have gotten berated at the plate. It was more, it's better for him to be on the bench now than it is for him to be out there getting berated by 50,000 people. And all those things could be true. But the optics look a lot better with Aaron Hicks on the bench after those errors. Aaron Boone has given a lot of leeway to these players who make that big of mistakes. And that one, it felt like the tide was turning towards the Rays in the whole division in that very moment. But then the next day, as we lose that one 4-2, the next day, the Yankees come out firing on all cylinders. 7 straight singles to start the game. Score 6 runs off the beginning of the game. And the Yankees did not look back from there. We had performances like Judge, 3 for 4. His average is up to 307. We had Stanton hitting a home run, a legit home run. That game he actually hit the home run off of the player. Sorry. He hit the home run off of the position player in this game. But either way, it counts the same. He hits a home run. Gleyber Torres going 2 for 5 with an RBI. Home runs from Donaldson. We had Andujar getting a double. We had Oswaldo Cabrera getting 2 RBIs. We got production everywhere in this game, scoring 6 runs in the first, and then getting 4 runs after that, winning that game by a score of 10-3. And yesterday, what an amazing 2 games to head off to the off day with. On the backs of Gleyber Torres having 2 home runs, the Yankees come back after their 10-run performance and give the same 10-run performance yesterday. Judge going 1 for 4 with a ribby, which was a sac fly. Stanton, this is the game. He went 1 for 2. Got a legit home run off of a pitcher. Key. Gleyber Torres, like I said, 2 home runs in his first 2 at-bats. He seems like he's starting to click. Oswaldo Cabrera hit his first major league home run. I went to 3 games out of the 4 with Minnesota. And me and my dad were sitting at game 1. And we were like, man, we need Oswaldo to hit his home run to us, because we want that milestone homer. We want to be able to meet him and get to give him the ball back. But nonetheless, he got his home run. We had Isaiah Kiner-Falefa giving us 2 walks. Higashioka still stinking up the joint. And Marwin still stinking up the joint. But overall, this was a huge, huge series to take. As now, this puts the Yankees 5.5 up in their division with only around a month to go, which is a tough hill to climb for Tampa Bay now that we have no games with them anymore. The Yankees have an off day today, then head to Boston for 2, Milwaukee for 3, then at home against Pittsburgh, and at home against Boston. This is a stretch where I want the Yankees to obliterate these teams. Milwaukee is a pretty good ball club. 75-66. They are a pretty good ball club. They are second place in their division, and in the NL wild card, they are right outside of that 3rd spot. So they are hungry. Traded away Josh Hader, and right now it's looking like they made the best decision possible for their franchise. But they are not at the Yankees level. We need to obliterate Boston. At least take 2 from Milwaukee and take both games against Pittsburgh. Take 3 against Boston. And that right there would put us in the 90s and almost secure us a playoff spot at that point. Because after that, we're on the road against Toronto. That's a tough series that I would hope we win. We have 2 at home. We have 3 at home against Baltimore. And then we have 4 games in 3 days against Texas. And that is the end of the season. So, over from the 13th to the 21st, that's 8 days. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Actually, it's 9 days. But whatever. We need to obliterate these teams. These teams are not on our level. And then even after the 21st, we have Boston at home. Take those series. This is where we make up these games from August. This right here. This is where we make it up. And then, look. If we're looking at the how far back we are of Houston, we're only 4.5 back. Or 5.5, sorry. 5.5 back. 6 games in the loss column. These next couple weeks could determine whether or not we make a run at the best team in the AL. Which right now, the best team in the AL would receive either Cleveland or Toronto. The best team, I think, receives Cleveland. Or no, actually, that's not true. Second place gets Cleveland or Toronto. First place gets either Tampa Bay or Seattle. Tampa Bay is a tough ball club. I know we just sort of obliterated them, but Tampa Bay is a tough ball club. And Seattle is a hungry franchise. Seattle is a franchise that has not made the playoffs in 20 years. They want to be here. So they're not going to be an easy out. We always play well against Cleveland. Toronto is a tough game, but I would assume that I would actually pick Cleveland in that game. So that's where we're at right now. I just gave like a whole rest of the season recap, but that's what I'm expecting out of this team right now. Hopefully, we can take these games. Let's focus on these next couple series. We got 2 against Boston, 3 against Milwaukee on the road. Let's make this road trip count. Last time we were on the road, we stumbled into September, and now we're trying to pick it back up. So let's make sure that this road trip is way better than the last. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. If you did, leave a like down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button. I'm on my way to 500 subs within the next month or so. If you really want to support the channel, please get your brother, sister, mother, dad, grandfather, grandmother, whoever you know, your friends, your uncles, whatever. Get them to create a YouTube account and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated by me, and you guys would hopefully appreciate the postseason merch that I'd be dropping if we hit that goal. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.